Hello gamers, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be covering AtGames best deals in games using TierMaker for the Black Friday sales. Before we start out, a huge shout out to TomatoGrass. We did a TierMaker video a while back. He's got a stream coming on tonight at 6 o'clock. This will be over by then. Be sure to drop him a watch. Join his channel. Could use a little bump. Let's look at TomatoGrass's channel. Let's see. There he is, live in 3 hours. So he's coming up, I believe, at 6 o'clock. TomatoGrass goes live. Welcome to the stream. Great channel for pinball. We're going to be using the TierMaker list. By the way, TierMaker, if you type in AtGames, this is a publicly available tier making list. It's not hidden or anything. It's just built right into TierMaker. TierMaker is a paid app that you buy to do content for YouTube. And so I do have something special planned, though. This was made by Ryan Gong, so we're going to give him a special tribute before I begin. This is just for you, Ryan. Thank you for making the tier list. And anyway, so very exciting. The tier list has changed because, of course, AtGames is always changing things. They never stay the same. They're constantly changing things up. And one of the things that changed with AtGames, of course, is they broke all the tables apart. So when we first did the tier list, everything was in packs. So we're going to talk about that. And we're going to make some changes. Maybe talk about what we think as of now. Here's the old tier list. Feel free to chime in the chat if you agree or disagree. And we're going to talk about all the deals that are happening right now for Black Friday. There's a ton of good deals out right now. And we're going to go over all of them right now. So we'll start with Turtles Cabinet. Brand new Turtles cab is out from AtGames. It's going to be $9.99 at Black Friday. They do have a bunch of other deals. They have coupons you can get, $200 off for surround sound feedback, $100 off coupon for the arcade control panel, $100 off for the 1 year Pinball Net, which I just bought Pinball Net, $100 off your next year one year subscription. That's a pretty sweet deal. And so that is one of the offers. If you're looking at the Turtles pinball table, I have a ton of content. Just doing great. I mean, look at that review. 10,000 views, 5,000 views. So if you're interested on some content on this Ninja Turtles pinball machine, got a ton of content. The machine is now in stores. It's available at the Sam's Club. And it's $11.99 right now. It's going to go on sale for Black Friday for $9.99. It's going to be the special. Another in the AtGames news, they did find some of the surround sound kits. So if you're looking for an SSF kit, they do have a few in stock right now if you want to scoop one of those up. Let's see other news. This just came across my desk. They have $309 for the micro, and you get a $30 Dr. Seuss pinball pack. So that's pretty sweet. And so you get the Dr. Seuss pinball pack 1 featuring How the Grinch Stole Christmas, one of the best games. Cat in the Hat and Fox and Socks. That's free. It comes with free shipping. So that's a pretty sweet deal. That's on Amazon, apparently. Shop now, Amazon. Other hot AtGames deals right now before we get into the tier list and ranking the entire AtGames library again. Other hot deals for AtGames. This is from Biggie D's Arcade. There is a blowout on some Legends Ultimate Home Arcade. You could check his channel. It's in his community post. See if any of those are still available at $348. This is an absolute steal. If you can scoop one of these up, I would say go for it. I love this machine. I have one myself. I personally play games on it all the time. And that's Biggie D. Go check out his channel. Give him a subscribe. One thing I will say about Biggie D would not cover the sale. Although he says he's covering the news, he would not cover that AtGames has a massive sale right now with 70% off on some of their pinball tables, which I think is ridiculous. If you're going to cover the news, cover the news. I mean, this is a legitimate good sale from AtGames. I know I picked up a ton of games for myself. I've made a top 10 games you need to get for the sale. We're going to take another look at that today. Other things going on with AtGames, they have Flipper Friends is going on right now. I've been playing this, enjoying playing in it. 3 games this week are Green Eggs and Ham, Rainbow Islands, which is brutal, and Killer Instinct, which is another pretty tough game. But I'm glad I've finally got my scores where I'm happy with them. So I've been enjoying playing these 3 games, and that's one of the cool things with AtGames. The AtGames Pinball, because it's a connected device, you could play in Flipper Friends, which is a weekly tournament that AtGames offers. It's free to participate. They give out some kind of gift card coupons you can win. But I really just play for the fun of competing. And they have 3 tables they run every week. So part of, getting into AtGames is you have availability to different tournaments. Speaking of tournaments, I run my own. Starting November 14th, I started doing a Zen table just for AtGames players. This week it's Fishtails. Feel free to join us on the Retro Legends leaderboards. Our other tables, other games we're playing, Twilight Zone. You can play this on any platform, including Pinball Effects VR. We're playing the fantastic Magic Pixel game, Future World Deluxe. It's a fantastic game. We're playing Bobble Pinball, which is available on any AtGames device, and Bubble. I'm sorry, I got them backwards. There's Bubble Pinball. That was requested by Ichabod Crane. He said, can we play the pinball table? I said, sure, let's add it in for this week. So these are the differences. You can see this one has the arcade game pictures, so you know. This one has the Bubble. It says pinball on it too. So what I'm showing is I scored QR codes. You just scan those codes, and those will take you directly to the leaderboard to play. It's that easy. There's nothing to it. And other good deals that are going on right now with Black Friday. Of course, you've got the X Arcade for $279. This is the biggest sale they've ever had. They just came out with their SSF kit. Well, they don't call it the SSF kit. They call it the haptics kit, which basically is going to makes you put speakers on the machine. The biggest thing for me is you have a working physical nudge, and you have excellent solenoids with this update. So this is the lowest price I've seen on an X Arcade. So if you want to scoop one up, lots of things you can do. Of course, I love the Pinball Effects VR. You can also use it as an arcade. I have a whole playlist in the description of this video. You can watch and learn all about X Arcade. This is me playing some Black Tiger in our tournament using my X Arcade. To get the discounts, you got to go all the way close to the checkout. You're going to type in BFAT V30, and then you'll get that 30% off. And if you hurry up, they're also giving you a sound bar for, I think it's the first 300 orders. First 300 orders, you can get a sound bar. But it helps the channel out. My channel does give out prizes only to players that play in the Retro Legends arcade, and it helps to it'll help offset the cost of doing the show if you get an X Arcade from this channel. But great deal. I'm just passing along. Good time to pick up an X Arcade if you want one. You got Thor KC in the chat. Good to see you. And this is an early afternoon stream, just because they do have some good deals. I want to make sure everyone gets to see the deals that are out right now. So without further ado, we're going to start the tier ranking. And here we go. Let's kick it off. Tier list and ranking every AtGames pinball table.
All right.
And we are off. Let me get a good view for us. Let's see. I'm going to play.
I want to look at the ground rules here. So you don't. So you just have S, A, B, C, and D. Because when I originally, like before we did this, I did have an F category. So as we do this, because I'm looking at what I originally did.
What I was thinking we would do, because you made an F. I think what we'll do is we'll just rank the D tier too, and we'll just put them in the order we think of the most infamous.
Right. Well, what I'll do is I'll take every.
And I did switch up this video some. The way we're going to do is we're going to cover all the games that are on the sale first, and then we will cover the Zen games last, because none of the Zen games will be on sale. So the Zen games will be last if you want to stick around and see how we rated all the Zen games. The Zen games are going to all be at the top of the tier list. So that's just, that's just our opinion for both of us. So, here we go. Let's let her go.
Because I have every pack in order, so I can just scoot a couple over that, so that you can even them out a little bit. But okay, that's good. It's not a bad game, but it's just I played it and I was just like, okay, it's another soccer game. Okay.
We've cleared out all the Zen tables now. All the Zen tables are placed. So now we're on to Gottlieb's and Zaccaria tables. I'm going to place one next. I like this firefighter game a lot. I would say this is an A.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that one?
It's an A tier. It's definitely a lower A tier. I think it's good right there.
Leave it at the back end of the A tier.
I like, because in my mind, I think that Sorcerer's Lair and My Little Pony are better games than Firefighter.
Okay.
But it's definitely better than all the B games. Like, there's no way that it's a B. But
okay, that is totally fair. So is it my turn?
No, you picked Firefighter. So I'll give you what I.
Okay.
So here's where I'm gonna start going off the rails a little bit.
Okay, that's
being
fine.
Being a little wacky, but I think an A tier game. Okay. Let's pick this one first. I'm looking at a Zaccaria pack, and I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna try to find what the picture looks like, so I can tell you where to put it. An A tier pack for Zaccaria is. Let me see if I can find it. Zaccaria pack 9. Okay, so this is the one that has it's got a green dinosaur on it. It's all keep going right. It's right before Farfalla. That one. I would say that's an A tier, and the reason why, and you can put it wherever you want, but I put it as an A because it has Lucky Fruit and the whole Time Machine series. I think the Time Machine remake is a great remake game. Lucky Fruit and Tropical are both really good if you like those EM shooter games. Like the fact that those two are in that pack are great, and it's got Winter's.
Okay, I want to pause it right there. We're going to look up some prices real quick. Let's start off with the Firefighter Wildlands game. Right now, $4. That's one of the top rated ones that we rated. There you go for $4. And that's a pretty good deal. That's 50% off right now. All the Zaccaria games that we're going to discuss, the regular ones, are $2.40. That's it, $2.40 for any of these games that TomatoGrass is talking about. I mean, that's a pretty sick deal. And this is the time to pick them up because they're about as cheap as I've seen. So $2.40, except for the deluxe tables. Deluxe tables from Zaccaria are going to run $4. That's a smoking deal, and that is a great Black Friday deal. So if you're on the fence of any of these tables, which we're going to talk about, now would be a good time to pick them up because you're going to get the best discount that AtGames has ever had. This is as good as the week 1 deals. I just did the week 1 deals, which is the steepest discount. This is right up there with it. So definitely a good time to pick up some pinball packs. Let's go back. And let's look up one of the ones he said real quick. I think he said Tropical or Lucky Fruit. Let me do it. I use this menu here. Let me look it up. Let me look up Lucky Fruit. That's close. Lucky Fruit. There you go. I do love this menu system. Super fat. $2.40. $2.40. He's right. These are great classic pinball games. Tropical Deluxe. These are great if you want like an old school type pinball game.
Sports in there too, and I think Winter Sports is, as far as like a lot, a lot of those games have that sound library. I think it's the one that uses it the best. So I think that pack is an A tier pack.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna place Future World. I'm gonna place that as a B. How would you place Future World?
That's fine. That's why I had it in B.
Okay, B. How about Moonflight? Because these tables are kind of similar in some way.
I think I put Moonflight
better or worse.
Where did I put? I put it as worse, but only a little. I think of all, because they had this. The thing that we have to talk about here is that Magic Pixel put out a huge line of all these deluxe games, right? They all came out around the last couple months. I think Future World was the best one of all of those. And I think Moonflight was also up there with some of the with the good ones, but I wouldn't rank any of those above a B.
Wouldn't rank them above a B. Okay, I kind of agree.
Primal Carnage Retro. Where did I put that? Because that's where you were just hovering over that.
I like that one a lot. That's a good one. I almost want to say like B or A for that one. Believe it or not,
I had
that. Get me a lot of hate, but
I had that right on the cusp of A or B, man. Because like the thing is like
it's a guilty pleasure. I don't know what it is about it. It's so funky and different. I like it.
That was a game that as soon as I loaded it up, I was like, I really
hey, let's give it an A. Let's just give it an A because it is probably one of the only retro tables that style like that I like.
Guys, give that game a chance, man, because it is very it is not a luck box either. Like you really have to be good at hitting the certain shots in that game. So,
the TMU Harry Potter game, that's a C for me. This one, this Earthfire or whatever, that's a C.
Yep.
How about Space Shuttle?
Space Shuttle, I put that as a higher C.
I don't think it's as good. Is it better than the Earth? The Earth and
it's better. It's better. I think Earth, Wind, Fire Deluxe is one of the worst as far as those, just because the theme is it's just like tacky, and it's just I played it a couple times and I'm like, I'm never gonna play this game again. Space Shuttle, not so much. I could play that again.
Yeah. Okay. So Space Shuttle's better. I'm gonna go A for Soccer Kings.
I've only played this game like one time.
I love this game. So I don't know what it is. I don't even like soccer. I don't even like soccer, and I love it. I don't know. It's just fun. I mean,
all right, I'm gonna do another wacky one for you. Another So I have another Zachariah pack in A. Okay. This one I put this one and that other pack right next to each other. You could put this low A or high B. I have Zachariah pack.
A bigger window for you.
3.
So we had Soccer Kings Deluxe, $4 on sale right now with the Black Friday sale. So $4 right now for Soccer Kings Deluxe. 50% off.
Okay. This has the Nautilus collection. And Nautilus Remake, I honestly think is a top 15 table on the whole machine. So the problem with these packs is that they're $35. And if there's only a couple,
is that the one with the train on it?
That's the one with Robot. It's the one that features Robot, and that's another reason why I like the pack is because it has Robot. It is that one.
Yep. That one is that a B or A or?
I'd put it as a high B.
High B. Is it better than Future World?
Oh, it's way. Yeah, I'm talking like this is up more like Tomb Raider.
Okay, but put it like in here.
Yeah, that's where I'd put that, and I'd put it there because, like I said, I think Nautilus is one of the best. The Nautilus Remake, even the original Nautilus game is really good.
Okay, so let's take a look at those. Nautilus, $2.40 right now. I mean, this is a fantastic deal. If you're looking, hey, Carlo, good to see you. If you're looking to pick up some pinball packs, now's the time to buy. $2.40. I know he likes the remake. That's also $2.40. And these are just fun, basic, classic pinball tables to play. I mean, they're just fun to play. I'm not a fan of the retro ones. you know, and if you're looking to buy some tables to play, I mean, you're not going to find them cheaper than this. This is the best deal I've ever seen from AtGames, honestly. Let's go back and see what other ones TomatoGrass recommends. Good to see you, Carlo.
And that original just robot game is another one, which is like, as far as that style game, it's very similar to Pinball Champ or Space Shuttle. It's the best of all of those. Robot is really, really good. So
okay, we're gonna take a look at Robot. Let's take a look at Robot real quick. Robot. Let me find it. There it is. Robot. $2.40.
I think, yeah, the pack is really expensive, and you're getting a lot of you're getting some games. What are the other ones? That one has the original Earth, Wind, Fire. Like, I don't care about that, but
yeah,
you actually get 3, 6, 9, 10. You get 11 tables in that pack for $35. Yeah, I know 8 of them are crap, but you got some good ones.
Got a couple good ones in there. Okay, let's pull off the Band-Aid. The rare pack. Is it a D?
No.
It's not a D?
No.
Is it a C?
Yes.
I would put it at the back end of the C's. Like, I love Sea of Thieves, but the other two games I can't stand.
See,
not that you enjoy.
And we disagree with that. So that's why I'm not going to argue with you. I actually had that in my B tier, but I actually enjoyed Battletoads, and I didn't have any nostalgia with Killer Instinct, so I didn't mind that game. But
I feel like, okay, so now we got to go here. If we're going to start actually really ranking them, is it better than Party Zone? Okay, going back to this, I feel like now that all the tables have been split apart, I mean, I would recommend in the rare pack, I would recommend definitely getting Sea of Thieves. And the other two tables, it's personal preference. I mean, Killer Instinct is growing on me. I don't feel like it really hits the Killer Instinct theme great, but I do feel like it's an interesting table to play, you know. So I mean, it was a disappointment after Sea of Thieves was so good, but you know, these tables, I believe, let's see what they are. The rare pack tables. Let me look one of those up. Then look them up. Let's see. Let's just look a rare table up. Let's do Sea of Thieves since I'm close to S. Sea of Thieves is in my A tier. And I would say maybe I've played this enough. I might even give it an S rating at this point because I love it so much. $4. This is the best of the 3 rare tables. It's a great table. Highly recommend it. And they have so your rare titles are going to be $4, and I bought all these. I did buy the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles pinball table, and I bought all the tables I needed to have a complete set. And basically, you just have to buy the rare tables, the Dr. Seuss and the Taito and Pinball Net, and you have everything that they've made so far. So it's not that hard to get all the tables. Hey, what's up, Biggie D? Just covering the deals since you won't cover them on your show. I think people need to see these deals. They have, we have games for $2.40 that TomatoGrass is recommending as some of the top tables. So I think it needs to be covered. So I'm covering it. There is a good deal right now. You could swing by Biggie D's channel. He's got a post up for a AtGames Legends Ultimate Arcade. It's got a really good deal on it. If they still have them, I don't know if they're sold out, but if you can get it at this price, I would recommend it. But Biggie D, go to his channel. Why wouldn't you be subscribed to? Even if he won't cover AtGames news properly, for $348 in AtGames Legends Ultimate. That's a sweet deal. That's a really good deal. So shout out to Biggie D for sharing this deal. He has a link. You can go to his channel, his community post. It's up right now. And see if you can scoop one of those up. I'd highly recommend it. But as far as pinball packs, it's cheaper than ever right now to get into AtGames Pinball. All the tables are on sale, up to 70% off. So, oh my goodness, too slow. It's sold out already. They went quick. There you go. And AtGames has been pretty rock solid, though. They make good hardware. No, Biggie D says X Arcade does everything. He's not going to pick up AtGames, but that's fine. You know, it's all good. It's all pinball. It's all fun. But the Turtles pinball bang for buck is the best pinball AtGames has ever made. If you look at what you get for the money, that's why I bought mine. If you look at what you get for the money, the AtGames Turtles pinball is the best pinball they've ever made. Bang for buck. It's going to be able to play the Zen tables, no problem. You know, the frame rates are so good on it. I mean, it's fantastic to play games on. And it actually, there's certain things about it that I like more than my 4KP. You know, side benefit, the controller, the thumbstick in the middle is way better. It has the play button right in the middle. The DMD is crisper. It's a little bit better screen. I don't know how they changed it, but it's a little sharper. Another side benefit, the back box is smaller, but you don't have screen glare to worry about. Like with that big, beautiful screen on my 4KP, it tends to reflect more on the surface of the pinball glass. So, I mean, you know, it's all personal preference, though. I mean, I love the 4KP, don't get me wrong. But I feel like, you know, if you get this Black Friday deal, they finally have the AtGames 4K experience, similar experience, right at the $1,000 price point. I think that really is the perfect price for this for a new table, you know. And I'm excited. I love it. I'm glad I bought it. And you know, it has the exact same body as the 4KP. You can even put the same SSF kit. The one I bought does have the SSF kit installed. It's about $1,500, but it has all the upgrades done to it. So, I mean, I wanted one. I knew I wanted SSF because that's what I like. And I already have an SSF kit. So I know that it really enhances experience a lot, but some you can always upgrade to. It's completely ready for it. It's the same, you know, the acoustics of it were designed for that SSF kit. And the Turtles has the same cabinet that the 4KP has. It just has a 1080 monitor instead of a 4K monitor. And once you really learn about pinball, to push 4K pinball at true 4K, you need ridiculously powerful hardware. And even then, I'm not sure it's better because frame rate is everything. You got to have that super smooth frame rate. Let's get back to the review. Because if we start looking at them together, well, maybe we'll just get them placed, and then we'll see if we have to flip any around.
Yeah.
We'll get them placed first.
I know how much you dislike it, so I'll let you put that at the very back of that ranking.
Okay,
that's fine.
See? Zancor Deluxe.
Oh, that's an A tier game. That is probably the best Magic Pixel. What is it a Magic Pixel or Zachariah?
Yeah,
or
Zachariah,
I don't know.
I don't know. But they're really kind of the same.
They're one and the same. But that is like the best of all those deluxe. Like I know that I was talking about the deluxe games in the last month. That one was actually a while ago that they released that. Easily the best one. That one is. I like the artwork. I like the modes. It's just the game plays a little long. So that's why I wouldn't put it in an S tier because it just plays too long. But
Shooting the Rapids Deluxe. I would say that's a C tier for me.
Yep.
Where would you rate it in the C tier? Would it be better than Peanuts? I don't know. Where should we put it in the C tier? Let's just put them all together for now. We'll do that last.
I put it above Earth, Wind, Fire, and behind Space Shuttle.
Okay.
Put it right there.
Black Belt Deluxe.
I did not like this game. But
is that a D? Is that a C or a D?
Oh, it's not a D. No, none of these games are none of these deluxe games are D. But
did you like Shooting the Rapids more than Black Belt Deluxe? I think I like the Kung Fu theme more. I would put this above the team.
Yeah. I think I'd put it right there. I put it right there. Yeah.
It's kind of like these three are almost. They feel like almost the same. I mean, they're different themes, but I feel like these share a lot of the same things that I like and don't like.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's pull the Band-Aid off. Let's start looking at some of these Titos too. These Tito packs.
Okay,
we got Space Invaders.
I'm going to tell you what I think, and then you can do whatever you want with them. I had these.
We're probably going to go in the middle. Whatever. Let me take a little pause here. One thing I want to see, if you're just tuning in, I don't want anyone to miss out on this deal. They do have at AtGames I just saw Big Edie's comment, made me remember that AtGames right now, they just went up on Facebook literally minutes ago. They have the micro for $309 with free shipping from Amazon. And if you get it, you can contact AtGames and they'll give you the Dr. Seuss pinball pack, the $30 pack with the 3 games, including How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which is one of the best games on the system. So you don't need to spend a fortune to get into AtGames Pinball. You know, a little bit more than one of those little basic fun toy arcades. You got this fully functional pinball machine that can play hundreds of pinball games. And I think that's pretty amazing. And that's the cheapest I've seen the micro.
I had these I had these all over the spectrum for all 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with the worst one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This was what was it? Taito 2?
Is it Space Invaders or Bobble or Operation Wolf?
I had Taito 2 as the worst. That's the one that has Zookeeper and elevator action, and I think it has Chack and Pop in there. And I'm not sure what the
cover art for that
cover art is. Here, let me look it up really quick. The reason why I put that so low is because it has that Chack and Pop game, which I think is one of the worst, just because it's broken. Like you can't play that game because it's broken. So yeah, it has this is Taito Pack. So Taito Pack 2. Okay, it has Operation Wolf, which is the worst.
Operation Wolf.
It's the worst of all those base defense games by a lot, and it's got Chack.
I know he's not a fan of the base defense games. I do like the Bobble game a lot. The Taito packs are all on sale for $4. So there you go. That's live. That's on machine. $4 for the Taito packs right now. It's a pretty sweet deal. Put that over that way. So we're not looking at Chucky there. Hey, Dark Realm Gaming, good to see you. I did look for your friend request. Hopefully I friended you on Steam. If not, send me another one and I'll prove it. Yeah, I just checked Steam. There was only one person, and I don't know if that was you, but let me know. Carlo said he paid $779, so almost $800 for his HD ALP 3 years ago. Considering tariffs, yeah, $999 is a good value. I do agree, and like you got to look at what you're getting for your money. You're getting the horsepower of the 4KP on the screens. I mean, when you have the games running side by side, they're very close. The only ones that we can really see a big difference, like the Taito tables, you could see a little difference because they're running a true 4K on the, send it again. I'll definitely approve it. I don't know why I couldn't see it when I looked. But the Taito games are in true 4K on the 4KP. But they run just as smooth. And I've been going back and forth playing the tournament between my Turtles and my 4KP. And these games are really run great on both systems. So, but the resolution is slightly sharper on the 4KP. But on a lot of the tables, I mean, especially Zen, you're not going to see that much of a difference because they're not running at 4K anyway. So, I mean, and when we look at our tier list, just going back to the complete tier list, I'll get off my soapbox and we'll listen to some more game ratings. But if you look at the completed tier list, what do you notice? Everything at the top of the list is purple, and that means everything is Zen. Like what we rated as the very best things that make the pinball the ultimate worth owning, all of them are Zen, and they're all going to be coming to this Turtles cabinet. It's just a matter of time. And so you can see that, you know, Zen is a strong thing. So being able to run Zen on a more affordable pinball on $1,000 or $1,200 virtual pin is a big deal. That's why I'm so excited for the Turtles cab. You know, people are going to be able to play Zen at a much more affordable price level. And that's big news. And that if you're into virtual pinball, playing on a cabinet, not playing in VR, you know, it's a good way. It's a good cabinet to pick up. I mean, you're not going to really find a better deal for a virtual pinball cabinet. But let's go back to the reviews. I'm going to check my my Steam while I'm doing that too.
Pop, which is broken. Zookeeper's okay, and Elevator Action's okay, but I'd put that as a C tier, not a D tier, because I think that there's still
better or worse than the Killer Instinct and Rare Pack. The Rare Pack, is it better or worse?
Well, I think it's worse than that, but I don't think that that Rare Pack is that bad. So.
Okay. Okay, is it better or worse than Shooting the Rapids? Let me put it that way. I think that's fair.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's fair. Natural History. Let's go with Natural History 1. These were the first Natural History pack. And outside of there just being like a loop you can do on the Dinosaur Dynasty table, I felt like it was pretty good. I would say that's probably a B for me.
I had it as a high-end B, maybe an A, but I put it as a B.
A B?
The only reason I would have put it as an A is because they're very nostalgic for me because they were the first ones that I played on the AtGames.
Yeah, that's what came on the machine when I got it. So I
put it up by that Champions Pub, honestly.
Champions Pub. Okay, that's fair.
I put it right up there.
That's a good rating. Natural History 2. That was the one that had the Egypt table, the Polar Expedition, Africa. How do you feel about that one? Is that a B still, or is that a C?
I think we're starting. If you put it at B, I'd put it at the very end. But I'll do that because I don't know what you want to do with this third pack because I'm going to tell you what I think, and then you can tell me what you think.
Yeah, we're probably going to strongly disagree on this one. I already know.
Because you already saw my rankings, right?
Yeah, we kind of took a peek just to get a rough idea, but Natural History Pack 3. Of course,
this is the one that we're going to disagree on the
Nature's
most.
Fury. What else is in there? The
Insect World.
The Dinosaurs of the Sea Dinosaur one.
Yeah, Dinosaur Dynasty 2, and then Microbes.
Microbes, yeah.
Here's where I put it. Where I put it, Brad. I had it in my F tier, and you want to know why? Because I cannot play that pack. Every time I play, I get into a game, and it crashes every table. I mean, Nature's Fury, you got to play for like 20, 30 minutes. You get 20 minutes in, and you're getting close to 1 billion, and it gets crashes. And it's just, and that pack is just like it's a Magic Pixel Zachariah thing on a lot of games, but it's very rare. But it seemed like on this pack, it's almost unplayable for me. But that's why I would put a D. But I know that you really like this.
I absolutely love this pack. Like this almost would have been actually my favorite Magic Pixel table, even though it does sometimes crash. Is that Nature's Fury table? I absolutely love that table.
Yeah.
So let's just be fair. And you're saying D, and I'm saying probably I would almost put this at S for me as far as Magic Pixel. I would say so let's put it in the middle.
Let's put it right below Natural History Pack 1. Let's put them right together.
I think that's fair. Let's do that. And keep in mind, our opinions are polar opposites. Like I think it's fantastic.
That's the thing. It's like how do we rank this? Because I rank it as mess. You rank it as mess.
The safest rating would be to just split the difference and put it in the middle. So we're going what B? Where are we putting it?
Put it right.
Okay, since we're split on this one, I am going to show this one. This one is one of my high recommends. I absolutely love this table. This Nature's Fury. This is like pure multi-ball madness. It's got just a great theming. It's got lighting on the back glass. The little pop bumpers look like hurricanes, but just super fun. I mean, $4. That's a great game for $4. This is a high recommend for me. Right below the original.
Right next to that. You can put them either or. That's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair compromise.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not trying to understate how much that really ruins the pack for me. Like that makes it so that like if those games aren't in a tournament,
game-ending bugs.
I will never play those games. If I have somebody coming over to play the machine, I will never load that up because the last thing I need is them going, what the hell was that? What the game just went to a black screen, So
here we got Ryan Gong here. I think is he the person that made this tier list? I think he might have been the person who designed it, huh?
Well, so I can see that he put in the chat that he's talking about Zachariah Pack 10. I had that as I had it on the very top of my B tier, but actually in this case it would be an A tier now. I put that in the A tier because Shooting the Rapids, the regular one, I think Shooting the Rapids remake is probably a top 5 or 10 table on the whole system. And it has the Woods Queen stuff.
Oh, I love the Woods Queen. Yeah,
you know?
which pack is that? I love that
That's
pack.
Zach Pack 10. So
what's the cover art?
The picture. Let me look. Let me get it.
I never know the cover art on these ones. I swear.
That's
one of the cool things is right now everything is separated anyways. So like you no longer have to buy packs of anything. You just pick the games you want. Let's look up Woods Queen. Let me turn off my my screensaver because this keeps kicking on. So it's hard to do because I'm sideways here. Let's see. Let's go to Woods Queen. I like the deluxe one that has some really great back glass on it. Let's find it. Let's see what that one runs. Woods Queen Deluxe. A remake. This is the one. Woods Queen Remake. What is this one? $2.40. It's a fantastic table. So much fun. $2, $2.40. You know, for the cost of a soda at McDonald's, you know, I mean, it's unreal. I mean, that's a good value.
They're very. That's the Far Follow one. So
okay, yeah, I love the.
I would put that in A. I would honestly rank it higher than. It's definitely better than Primal Carnage Retro. I'd put it better
than Soccer Kings.
I'd put it. Yeah, I'd put it right
up in there. Okay. Hey, what's up? We got Ray De La Torre here. Happy Thanksgiving, Ray. Good to see you. Good to see Ray. Ray's a huge pinball player. Ray, I have the tier list. If we need to make any changes when I'm done, I have it where I can move the tiles around. I did add all the new games into it, and we can make some adjustments if need be. But this was our tier list. I know he's like Papa Brad. He is a huge fan of Creature from the Black Lagoon, which is one of my favorite tables of all time. And if you look at the tier list, you'll see what the #1 pack is. Let's see. Let's go back to the tier list. I'll show the complete tier list again. #1 pack. Boom. #1 pack. Monster Bash and Creature from the Black Lagoon. #2 pack, Elvira Scared Stiff. 3, Attack from Mars. See, all these Zens are going to make up this S tier. And that's the exciting thing with the Turtles cab. It's going to be able to run Zen tables actually smoother than the 4KP because it's going to be it's running them at lower resolution. So if you love Zen, I mean, it's exciting that they'll eventually be coming to the Turtles cab. I don't know how long it will take. They have they've been very busy and they put out a lot of tables. So that's a lot of tables to put out and eventually transfer over. Ray would like for Funhouse to be put up to the S. I agree. I absolutely love Funhouse. As a matter of fact, the week that I got 3rd place in Flipper Friends, playing Funhouse was one of those games that pushed me to the top. So I absolutely love that game. But I agree with you. Funhouse does deserve. We're gonna give it a fair shake. We'll make some adjustments when we're finished. Okay,
put it right there.
I think that's fair. I think I like Soccer Kings more. Well, I don't know. They're different types of tables. I think it's fair. I think if we're in a good spot, let's keep going.
Yeah.
By the way, I just did a giant gong just as a little tribute. I don't know if it did to our sound, if our sound got muffled up, but I thought that was funny. And
I want to address this. Retrotech said, "No way. Not everybody breaks tables by scoring billions." But listen, I was watching Chelada Love play it, and I watched him play one game of Insect World. One game, and he was like 100 million in, and it crashed. I mean, I wasn't sitting there. I didn't watch his stream for hours. He probably got a couple good games, but I literally watched him for 5 minutes play the game, and it crashed on him. Absolutely. And he's like, "Oh,
shout out to Love. I love Chelada Love streams. I watch all his streams. I can't watch him live anymore because he streams during the day, and I'm at work. But I do love his streams, by the way. And once again, if you want to do the tier list is publicly available. If you're subscribed to Tier Maker, it pulls up in the general search for AtGames. You type in AtGames, this tier list comes up. So this is not a private tier list. This is a public tier list on Tier Maker. And, you know, I bought this program so I would have it ad free for my channel. It's something that's included in Tier Maker. Just to get the record straight. Let's go with Supersonic next. What do you feel about that one? B?
I think it's right around that Future World Moonflight. I put it below Moonflight. I'd put it below Moonflight, but but if you think it's the best,
no, I don't think it's the best.
I put those three in like in their own category. I think they're all very equal. They're all very similar.
Yeah, they all have the center post. Center post is in full effect, and you can death save. You can death save on those.
Yeah, that's well. If you want to put it down a tier for that, I wouldn't blame you, but we were not going to. But okay, so let's go. Let's go ahead and do these Dr. Seuss packs, Brad, because they're the first ones on your list here.
What's the one that has the
one with the Grinch?
Grinch, I like.
It has the Grinch. I think.
Is that the one with the cat in the hat, or is that the one with the
It's pack one. It's the one with the cat in the hat, Grinch, and socks. I think that's a upper B, maybe a lower A. I would.
Is it above Moonflight?
I think it's above these, and the reason why is I think that Grinch game.
The Grinch game's great.
Is a great game.
One of the best tables. I love it.
It's one of the best, and it's really a good one, like around the holidays, like when you have people coming over. That's one you want people to play because it really shows off the system. It looks amazing. It is not hard, and that is a game that I'm not worried about the backlash. I'm worried about how fun is that game because a lot of people that I'm going to if I'm going to show it off, I want them to be able to play it, and it is a really, really good game. So,
okay,
but Dr. Seuss Pack 2.
I
think is pretty bad. That one has
pause it right there just for 1 sec. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is $4. This is definitely one of my favorite. This is a reason to have an AtGames Pinball. This is one of the best tables, and this is the one Dr. Seuss table that I think everyone should give a shot and try. It's so much fun, so well made. The game tells a story as you play through it. It's just great. I mean, I cannot recommend this table enough. It's fantastic. It's up $4 right now. Now is the time to get it. Don't wait and pay $8 for it. Better than that Operation Wolf Pack for sure, though.
Yeah, that's true. But it has that one fish, two fish game, which is broken. If you get to the one mode, you can't advance. It has the Places You'll Go, which is one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life, and it's a
the frustration you will have.
Yeah. The balloon
bouncy ball physics
my way the whole game.
Yeah, and the objects right in front of the flippers where it bounces.
Yeah,
I would say it's I would say in the maybe the lower C. I don't know. It's probably. Do you like it better than Black Belt?
No.
No. Okay. So is it better than well, you like that pack, so I can't stop asking you that. We don't disagree.
I put it right there.
Okay, we'll just put it there. Call it a day. What's on the Space Invaders pack from Taito? What other games are on there?
That's a good that is the best one in my opinion. I put that as an A tier, but you could put it as an A or a B. But I think it's got Frontline, which is originally my favorite game on the system. It's a Magic Pixel at their best. It's super simple but super well themed and not too hard but not too easy. And
since all the tables are split apart now, a table I strongly recommend in the Taito tables. If you like classic pinball type tables, I love this Darius table. It is so well done, and this is just a great basic pinball game. So I would highly recommend Darius. I think it's $4. This is a fantastic game, and it is a Taito pinball for the AtGames.
And I think that game's great. Space Invaders is okay.
I like the Darius one. Which one is the Darius?
That one has Darius.
I like Darius. Yeah, so that's a good pack. I'd say that's an A.
I put it.
Is that the one that had Arachnoid? Oh, one more thing. One more thing. Right now, because of the sales, don't buy anything in packs. Like buy everything individual. Like if they have the natural history pack, it's cheaper if you buy the tables separately because the discounts are so steep right now. So I would say no matter what you buy them as individual tables. You'll save the most money. So that's important for the sale that's going on right now. Don't buy anything in a pack. You'll pay more. The individual tables end up being cheaper, especially with natural history pack tables. So get the individual tables. Arkanoid.
Arkanoid is in pack. I think that's in the one that we didn't rank yet.
Okay. Is that in the Bobble pack?
I think it's in
they,
the
they
Bobble
rank these
pack.
by these tower defense games, and they play those the least out of these. Like if I'm selecting tables for myself to enjoy, like because they play so long, I really don't play those very often, other than when they're in Flipper Friends. The tower defense, kind of the defense games.
And those are hit or miss, man.
They play forever, you know. I mean, a game might last 15 minutes.
They're very love them or hate them too. I know people that
it's really just about spamming the multi-ball, so you're getting as many points while you're alive. You know.
I will say of those base defense games, Bobble is the best one. Believe it or not, I think that one's far and away the best one. But so we're ranking this pack. I would still, as a pack, I would rate this. Yeah, it's definitely lower than the other one. So I would rate that
better than Natural History 2.
Well, Rainbow Islands is broken with that spinner. Arkanoid is. Yeah, put it there. Put it there.
Should we go see? We should go see.
If it's C, it's better than Garfield.
It's better than Garfield. Okay, let's put it there. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Once again, the Gottlieb Black Hole Pack. I do love. Now, once again, I'm just gonna say it. I love the tables. It's the way they're recreated.
This one I actually did have ranked pretty high. No, Gottlieb. This one with Black Hole, I had it as a B tier.
A B.
A B. Just because it doesn't have as much as the game breaking glitches as some of the other ones, and it's got Black Hole and Big Shot, which are two of my favorite Gottlieb games.
Yeah,
but the other Gottlieb pack, so the last one, which is the very first one in your row there, that, in my opinion, is the best of all the Gottlieb packs. That one has Lights, Camera, Action, TX Sector, Victory.
I like Victory a lot. Victory is really good.
I think that has
bottom of the A
hitters. I would still put it in B, but I put it I put it towards the top.
Like after South Park and Battlestar, we have Battlestar Galactica.
I'd put it right above Tomb Raider.
Above Tomb Raider. Okay.
Yeah. Just because it plays so well, and that's the one thing about the Gottlieb games is
sometimes you want to play old school pinball, right? You want to play something with just like basic old school pinball, just not as modern, and that does have some good basic pinball games.
Yeah, and the one highlight is there's absolutely zero latency on those games. They play, and some people complain about the floaty physics. I think they're fine. The only thing is I don't like the nudging because it's not representative of what it should be. But I think they play amazing, and that pack has the most heavy hitters. So if you're gonna get if you listen to TomatoGrass, if you're gonna get one Gottlieb pack, I would suggest that one. But if you like Black Hole, then get that one. But if other than those two, I would say don't.
Yeah. I mean, all the Far Side games are really old in the tooth, though. Because like I said, it's like your Windows XP level pinball. But you love the tables, so I mean, but you can't just go by how much you love the table. It's how well is it recreated, Yeah. I can't even tell what some of these are because the graphics are so small. So we're down to the Zaccaria packs. So it looks like we got.
Here, I'll tell you what packs. So I can bring up the list here to bring your pictures. I think the only ones we ranked so far were 3, 9, and 10. So let me go to this is Magic Pixel.
We just need to figure out what games are in
Zach Pack 1.
So we're getting into the Zaccaria. They were in packs at the time. Now the Zaccaria tables are broken apart. I would say just buy the ones you want. $2.40, 70% off. I mean, come on, 70% off. That's a great deal. Now I went with my Turtles machine. I just got Pinball Net. It has all these, and Pinball Net has everything except for Dr. Seuss, Taito, and what else in the rare pack? That's it. Everything else is in there. But so if you're getting a new machine, I would seriously consider Pinball Net, especially with 50% off. It's really the best value. But these tables, if you're missing any of them, I mean, it's a good time to pick them up. I do not like the retro tables too much. These tables are not too much fun. They generally have really open play fields. They're kind of drain monsters, but I strongly recommend the remake tables. So if you're missing any of the remake tables and you've been buying table packs, now's the time to pick up the ones you're missing. But the remake tables in general, I'm a pretty big fan of. They're a lot of fun. And they're also $2.40. So I would say look through your collection, see which ones you're missing. If you're buying tables, I'm always, like I said, being that I bought the Turtles machine, I knew that I wanted to have all the tables again. Pinball Net gets you, I wrote it down, 165 tables on the Turtles machine. And that's a lot of pinball tables. So basically, you just got to buy just a few other brands if you want to have them all. I mean, you could even be very selective. I mean, I go through and we rank them all. And you could pick out the best ones. In the Dr. Seuss, you want to get the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the best one. I actually like the Taito tables, I think, a lot more than TomatoGrass, but that's personal preference. Also, I do Flipper Friends, so you're going to want to have those tables because those will be tables that you'll have to play in competition. So, I mean, I do like the Taito tables a bit more. So let's go back. On the subject of Gottlieb, though, I love the pinball tables, but with our options, if you look at like a new Magic Pixel or Zaccaria Deluxe table, and then you look at like something like, I mean, I'm not forbid me saying it, but Haunted House, game I love. Pinball table, I absolutely love in the real world. I have maximum respect for a Black Hole. Those are really good ones, but some of them, I mean, they're really are starting to feel dated compared to what's out right now. I mean, if you play everything, I play Pinball Effects VR. You know, the Farsight tables, they're just kind of old in the tooth, you know. I would say pick up the tables you love. That they are all based, most of them are based on real world Gottlieb pinballs, which you can't go wrong with because they're fantastic games. I would say just pick up the ones you love. For competition, they're terrible because they're full of bugs. And that's not what you want. If you're playing a table at a high level, you want it to be rock solid. You don't want to have a bunch of bugs that are going to mess up your game. Natural history tables are also $4, so they're cheaper to pick up as individual games. So pick up the ones you want. There's Egypt. Okay. Let me go back.
Which is the first one in your list there. Mm-hmm. That one has all the black. There's a reason why I rank this so low. It has all the black belts, so it's okay. It's got that. It's got all the circuses. Circus remake is a really, really good one. Mm-hmm. It also has. Oh, you want to know why I hate this pack? It has Caveman.
Oh, that's a good one.
I mean, I know that you don't have to play it, but for $35, I don't know of any table besides maybe Circus. I mean, Circus Retro is kind of
going back to the Gottliebs. I feel like we were a little hard on the Haunted House pack, but I feel like most of the Gottlieb tables, just because of the quality, I would put them in the C tier. Even if I personally love the game, and that's just my opinion based upon all the tables they have now. They have a lot of choice. I mean, we have, you know, my table right now. I have on mine. Let's see what I have. Go to my tables. 258 games right now sitting on this machine. So that's a lot of choice. So I would say the Gottliebs, I do play them, but more for nostalgia because I love the real pinball machines. The Pinball Net 145 tables here on the 4KP. So let's go back there.
Cool, I guess, but
it's kind of low value. So I mean, I'll put it at maybe in the lower part of the C.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's worse than that Taito pack. I don't think it's worse than the Dr. Seuss pack. Yeah, I think it's up.
Yeah.
It's more up there, but it's still not.
It's better
I would put it behind the rare pack.
Behind the rare pack. Okay. The next one.
So Zach Pack 2 has all the House of Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
House of Diamonds, Hot Wheels, and Fire Mountain. I think this is an absolute trash pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I put this at the very bottom of C or even almost D.
Well,
I don't think. I mean, we can leave it up to the chat, but I mean, I don't know of any pack, any table in this pack that I want to play. I don't know of any. Like House of Diamonds Retro is just that's a broken game. I don't like any of the Hot Wheels games. Fire Mountain, I don't like any of those.
No, let's put it at the top of the D.
I put that in the D.
The top of the D. Star God pack.
I think this is another pack that I'd put in D because there's not a single game in there that I like. It's got Star God. It's got Stars Phoenix, which I think are horrible. It's got the original Supersonics, and it's got the Hippie.
Okay, yeah, those aren't too hot.
You have fun playing any of those, Brad?
Not really. I only play them when I have to. Like in Flipper Friends, I only played them because I had to play them. I mean, I didn't enjoy playing them.
I have a feeling there's going to be a couple D's in here. I would put that in D below the one that we just ranked.
What's on that pack? Just so we know what we're rating.
I hadn't even picked. Oh, this is pack 5. This one's actually.
What games are this?
This one has the clown ones. Clown Remake is a good one. Pinball Champ, the regular one, is okay. But then it also has the regular Future Worlds and the Pool Champion ones. I don't think this is a D, but I think it's like a C.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I will say too, the clown series has Clown Deluxe, which is a Zaccaria table, which is pretty cool. Actually, it's pretty good. I've been playing that a lot, and I'm enjoying it. So Clown Deluxe, it's one not on AtGames yet, but it's a super fun table, and that's available on Steam right now on PC. But that would be a good one. It's got this mechanic where there's a clown face, and it sticks its tongue out. You shoot the ball up its tongue, and it goes to another play field. It's a really weird table, though. It's kind of it's got some of the clown images are kind of like these happy kids-like images. Then some of the clown images look like they came straight out of Pennywise, from what was that Stephen King movie? It. So definitely Clown Deluxe. If you're scared of clowns, you want to stay far away from that one. But it is a fun table. Now that I've gotten into playing it a lot, I'm enjoying it. So hopefully they get Clown Deluxe. They don't have it yet on AtGames, but that would be one to get. Let's keep watching. What's in the pack with the cave girl on it?
That is the Battles, Devil Riders, and Zancor. Now, the original Battle is okay. Devil Riders Remake is I think is a very underrated game. Have you ever played that game, Brad? The remake of Devil Riders?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure I have.
It's got that corkscrew that the ball can go, like you shoot it up the ramp and it goes around like corkscrew.
Yeah.
That's a cool game. And Zancor, I would say it's not a D. I'd put it right with that clown game.
Below or above, or
I'd put it above.
It doesn't really matter. They kind of all blend together. That's why I'm having a hard time with these. The one thing I want to say too with Zaccaria, I don't think it might not ever happen, but on the PC, on a lot of these tables, they did a skin update where they improved the graphics. So I don't know if it will ever come to AtGames Pinball, but boy, if it would, some of these older Zaccaria tables would have a fresh new life breathed into them. So I don't know if that's possible, but definitely the better graphics. The new graphics on Steam help some of these old tables, look a lot better. At least they play pretty good, but it really improves the looks a lot. If you look at the Steam versions of some of these versus the AtGames versions, just my opinion.
It's another.
you know, we're looking at A titles, right? An A for me.
Only Zen.
Sorry, only with Zen title.
And it's
Gotta go back.
Williams Volume 1. That's the one with Medieval Madness. Well, that works for me. And like and a lot of these, I probably if there's one that I really want something to say about, then I'll say it. But for the most part, I mean, I can just throw them out there.
Okay.
And I'll bounce it to you because I'm sure you've got as much of an opinion on these as me.
Okay. Well, I want to ping pong. I want to ping pong, so we're making our choices, though. Okay. And so I'll let you go first since you're my guest. You get to pick what is the #1 table in your opinion.
Number one pack that you can buy. If you had to buy one pack on this system, without a doubt, the Universal Monster Pack with Creature from the Black Lagoon and Monster Bash.
Guess what? We totally agreed on that. That was my first pick.
Yep, that's a gimme. No more explanation needed.
Was Universal Monster Pack. Now it's my turn. Okay, I'm gonna say S. Okay, so let's take a little pause here, real quick. I want to show something. Let's see, image file. No, that's not what I need to do. I want to share screen. Hold on. Let me share screen. I'm trying to set something up real quick. Share screen. Tier maker. Share. Okay. Let me make sure you can see it in StreamYards. Let me see if I can get a bigger view or a better view. Is that as big as it gets? What if I do this? No, it just makes me go away. Okay, so I think that's as big as I can get it. Okay, so when we go on the tier list, I want to make some changes. So I think Haunted House got a bad rep. I would definitely put it in the C tier. I'm moving it right now to the C tier. And then definitely Creature for both of us was the #1. For me, my #2 is going to change to Scared Stiff is my second favorite table. I will put that as my #2 in the tier list. That's a new table. And so I want to add that in right now. And now let's go back. Just to play. Yeah, this to stage. Let me make this. Oh, there it is. Okay. What happened? Of course, Attack from Mars. There it is. Okay. $5. Which one's one of the greatest? It's probably one of the best pinballs ever made. It's got the perfect greed element with the saucer and strategy. It's got everything, right? Do you agree? S tier for Attack from Mars. That's probably
that was in my top. I think it was in my top 5. So that was actually #5 in my top 5. So S tier.
Okay, now you're up. You get to pick one.
Okay, my number 2 was S tier. Twilight Zone. I think it's the best table on the system. Now it's just the only table in that pack, and I think the Universal Monster Pack is better, like because you get 2 really. Mm-hmm. But I think Twilight Zone is the best table on the whole system.
Okay. I'm gonna go Theater of Magic.
Okay.
How do you feel about Theater of Magic? Is it S tier?
And here's what I'll just go off a tangent for literally 20 seconds.
Okay.
There's gonna be at some point here where I'm probably gonna make some people mad. And this was one game that it was in my S tier, but I had it in my A tier for a while.
Okay.
And because when I'm looking at a lot of these games, I'm looking at them, how do they look? How do they play? But sometimes a game can just play too slow. Like a good game of Theater of Magic can take over an hour. A good game of some of these games can take over an hour, and not doing interesting things, doing the same thing over and over again. But at the end of the day, I did put Theater of Magic in my S tier, so I agree.
Okay. Whose turn is this? Is it my turn?
It is my turn. So
it's your turn. You get to pick one. I gotta stay on the tier maker so I can move stuff.
Gotcha. Williams Volume 1. That's the one with Medieval Madness, Getaway High Speed 2, and Junkyard.
I'm looking for it. What row is it in?
I could not tell you. I think it's probably. I think it's in the second row. It's right. It's like the 5th one on. Right next to Fishtails.
This is it?
I think so. I can't really tell. It's very tiny on my screen.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I can see
But
Medieval
yeah,
Madness.
I'm not a huge Junkyard fan, but the other two games, Medieval
Yeah,
Madness,
I could
and
tell
Getaway,
that's the Getaway too. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
high speed, and yeah, I agree. I would agree that's S tier 100%. I agree that's
Yep.
a S tier game 100%.
Okay.
Okay, so it's getting a little tougher now. I'm gonna go Fishtails.
Yep. Agree with you there.
Fishtails.
No problems.
You can't go wrong with Fishtails.
Nope. That's in my top 3 actually, or top 4.
And the thing that's funny is initially at first I did not love the game, but once I really got into it and I learned how to play it.
Second row, 5th one.
Second row, 5th one.
It was right next to the one you just picked.
No, that's
not that one. That's 4th.
Over one. I got it. The pictures. I wasn't looking for the shark,
Gotcha.
the fish. Okay.
Yeah, I'm super familiar with a lot of these pictures, so I can help you out.
Okay, good.
My
Yeah,
turn.
help me out. Your turn.
My turn. Black Rose.
100%. Yep, I agree.
I don't know, maybe not so much in like real life, but the way that it comes together on this AtGames, it's the very first one in the second row. The way it comes together on this 4K
100%
is amazing.
And I will say they did not alter the back glass. Now, if they would have altered the back glass on this one, I would have been with a pitchfork. But yeah, okay. Now this one's going to be controversial. This one's going to be super controversial. I'm prepared for some controversy, but I'm going to say Addams Family.
That's it. That was literally the next one on my list. So
just because for me it has a nostalgia, and it is it can be a tough table. It does not baby you. It does not hold your hand. It takes no prisoners. But it's just a beautiful table to me. I love the table.
And what I would say is, the Addams Family is the best-selling pinball machine ever made. So, it's got to have, you can't have any shame saying, oh, I do like that game. Okay. There's a reason why it's one of the best-selling games ever, is because it's a good pinball machine. It's a good pinball layout. I like it. It's great. All right. My turn. Now, so I'm going to do this. I'll say the same thing. This is going to ruffle some feathers, and I know it was a new game of No Good Gophers. I put it right next to the Addams Family and they're both Pat Lawler games, and I was just really impressed with the way that this game played. And it's still very difficult. Some of these Pat Lawler games are very difficult, but I liked the theme of it, and I just thought it was not so much a gimme, but it was good.
Okay, so we're getting to the tighter ones. I'm going to say Tales of the Arabian Nights, Toten. Tales of Arabian Nights. What do you think? Is it S tier? Is it A? I love it. I'm gonna have to say for me, it's an
Brad.
S tier,
this is where people are gonna start disagreeing with me. I had this in my A tier. I don't think this is an S tier game. I think as far as we can put it in the S tier, but this is my opinion, right? I didn't put it in my S tier because the game plays too slow on the AtGames 4KP. It's too easy, and it's too easy to hit the orbit shot. And then you just got to go for that multi-ball the whole time. It takes away from the fact that you don't even want to go for the wizard mode. If you're just playing the game to have fun, go for the wizard mode. But if you actually want to do a competition and you want to play this game, I mean, when the day this game came out, like a couple days after this game came out, Ben and I played it live. We played for 3.5, 4 hours, and we were 2 games in. 2.
Yeah. But you guys are the best of the best. I mean,
but I mean, a game like Fishtails,
the average.
I
don't really push down to the lowest denominator, and the hardcore players will have different criteria for how they rate a game.
Yeah.
But I think just the animation, the artwork, the way the game tells a story. I mean, you literally do a complete story. It's almost like a movie at the end, because you get to that wizard, and I think for me, this one has earned its way solidly into S, but I mean it could be an A for some people. I do agree,
right?
But still,
I just wish that orbit shot wasn't as easy and as super consistent as it is on the recreation, because that wizard mode should be what you're going for. But
I'm gonna go with an A tier for me. Even though I hate what they did with the back glass, I'm gonna say Pinbot, the pack with Pinbot Taxi and Whodunit.
That was number 1 in my A tier, so that's a good choice.
Okay.
Go ahead and do another one while I load this page up.
Okay. So another one that I think belongs in the A tier, and we're sticking only with Zen titles. I would say the Jurassic Park pack. I like that.
Oh, so we're sticking with Zen titles. Okay.
Yeah, we're only doing Zen first. We're only doing Zen first.
Okay.
Oh, we did do some, but we were talking about the dog. We got to put the dogs, you know.
Well, that's the problem. There aren't that many Zens in the dog. So
yeah. But I feel like Jurassic Park. Do you feel like that deserves to be an A?
I didn't have it there, but you know, I can see it. Those games just never really spoke to me, which is really funny because I have my pinball machine themed as Jurassic Park, but those ones just didn't speak to me. But they're still good. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I think if you like the franchise, you can't go wrong with any of the movie franchise. Like some of the movie franchise stuff is good. And we right now we only have recreations of real pinballs. It's like the first. What's the first one you would say that is worth getting that is not a direct?
I was already going to tell you it's Chucky. Chucky is definitely an A tier game for me.
Let's put Chucky in front of Jurassic Park.
One of the best wizard modes that you can.
Even though monetarily wise, Chucky is nowhere near the monetary juggernaut of Jurassic Park, but for pinball players, it's super fun, isn't it? It's a great game. It's a must-have. Okay.
And I know some people are really annoyed with the back glass being yellow, and that some people were like putting up like folders and stuff, like trying to get the glare down. Like it glares. To me, it doesn't even really bother me. Where it's glaring, there's nothing really going on there. So I think it's fine. But I think the game is actually amazing, and the wizard mode is really good. So that was right in the A tier for me.
And once again, just to clarify, 100%, to be 100% clear before people take me out of context, I'm not saying I don't love these Gottlieb tables. I love the tables. It's the recreation and the quality of the recreation.
Yes, that's it for me.
Table itself. If I was going by how much I love the table, like I love Wipeout. Like I go play it at Wayback's Arcade. Yeah. I think I played it for almost an hour the last time I went.
I think Wipeout's probably, if you get it to a real machine that's working, it's probably a top 15 machine for me of all. I think it's that good. But what we have is not good. If it's breaking and glitching and doing as much stuff as it's doing, it's not a good pack. Yeah.
I will say this, the Jurassic Park, I think for AtGames still deserves especially to be in the A because the animations are so good. And I know that AtGames is not running the most brutally upgrade. It's not the best hardware that's out there. Like they're pushing it to get those dinosaurs to move the way they do, and how smooth they move and how fluid the animations are. I think that's a high bar for that type of table for AtGames.
Yeah, Zen really nails a lot of the animations, and that's why I'll go ahead and I know it's still your turn, but I'm just going to go ahead and name that the Universal Movies pack. So this is the one that has that's the TV pack.
Galactica.
That's the TV pack.
Oh,
the movies pack is one with
Back
to the Future in it. I think
Back to the Future.
The Back to the Future might be the best table on the entire system. So it's the one right to the left. No, left. One more left, right there. Nope, you went past it. That one, because it also has ET
I love
and
Back
Jaws.
To the Future. Yeah, I hate Jaws, but I mean I don't hate it, but it's hard. But I do love Back to the Future may be the best table out of all the tables. I agree.
Yeah.
So, okay. You know, we're looking at A titles, right? An A for me.
Only Zen.
A. I would say World Cup Soccer, 100%.
Yep, I agree with that.
I mean, I don't.
And I didn't have.
It might be close to S, but
that's the thing. It's like
it's fair.
Is it A or S? But I think
S.
I think it's A. I just think of all those recreations, the Bally Williams recreations. I think it's my least favorite as far as a real game. Still super well done. Still definitely worthy of buying. But it's just my least favorite of those games. And also, I think that the sound. And it sounds that bad on the real machine too, so there's no fault. But I think it sounds horrible.
Is World Cup better than the Pinbot pack?
No.
Okay, we'll leave it where it's at. I think that's fair. Let's move down now. Let's talk about a table that's very mediocre, kind of a meh table. That's a Zen. Oh my God, we forgot to place one of the dogs. But we'll get back to the dogs. But I consider a very mediocre table. And
we're looking at C tier here. Okay,
C tier. We're gonna go down to C for a while. Okay. Very mediocre. I feel for me is Garfield.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. That was literally my okay. The first one I'm going to say is Garfield.
It's like toast with nothing on it. Like,
well, as long as we're saying Garfield, I'm going to say Snoopy, because basically they're almost the exact same game.
Yeah, Snoopy is not fun either.
And I don't think that I don't think they're really bad. And
it's
honestly,
not a D.
I was almost number one on the backlash there for a minute. But
it's not a D, but it's not great, you know.
It's just like I felt like they could have done so much cooler stuff with that IP. Like, yeah, some of the modes are fun. It's a four to the right to where you just were. Right, more to the right. It's like another 5 packs to the right. 2 more.
See it
right there.
Okay.
It's just like, yeah, and some of the modes are cool, but they're they're way too hard. First of all. And it's just like, and it's a Peanuts theme. Like, it shouldn't be like you're playing the hardest thing ever. So
I like the Christmas one way more than the Peanuts theme one. The Christmas Peanuts, the Charlie Brown Christmas one, more. How about you?
Well, yeah, Charlie Brown.
Is that a B or is that a C? I don't think it's an A.
Oh,
it's just say about the Charlie Brown Christmas one.
It was in my B.
It's in your B, so we'll put it in the B, and we're going to shuffle the B's around too. But we'll just put it there for now.
And we can shuffle these around later. And I know like we're getting some people that are disagreeing with us, but the thing is like it's very easy to say, yeah, okay, World Cup Soccer is an S tier game, but when I look at those list of S tier games, I don't see a single one that I'd put it above.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't either. I think you know we're pretty much in unison on that. Okay, so we're talking about games that are very mediocre.
Okay, so let's do another C tier one. I'll do
have to be a Zen. You could go B or C. Let's go B or C, not A.
All right,
not A, not S. B or C.
B. I'll do Godzilla versus Kong.
Godzilla versus Kong. This one right here.
Yep.
B.
I think it's just that you put it in A. Yeah, put it in B. I think it's not the best, definitely not the worst. It is a fine pack to buy. You can buy it if you want it. If it speaks to you, buy it. I just don't see myself going back to it, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a B tier for South Park. How do you feel about South Park?
I had South
Park. I like the
Park.
Butters table.
I had it in my B tier, but I also had an F tier, so that would have moved up to A. But I could see it B. I think that's almost an A. I would put it on the top of that. I would put it above the Charlie Brown Christmas one.
Yeah,
but I don't think
above Godzilla vs. Kong.
I don't know, man. I think a lot of this is going to be how am I feeling?
Like. Yeah, it's like your nostalgia or whatever. What franchises do you like?
Yeah.
Okay. Boy. Okay, so it's going to cause some outrage. Okay, I got to do it. Party Zone.
Don't. Yes! Put it there! That's what I'm talking about, Brad. Yes!
I'm sorry. I got to do it, man. It's just like,
oh my God.
It's not fun.
You know what the thing is, though? I personally wouldn't have put that in the D. I think it's fine as a C because it actually is recreated really well. I just think the table's horrible. Okay, I think Captain Bizarre is one of the most unlikable,
grating, irritating character.
It's annoying. The music is annoying. I just can't.
And you know the funniest part? They don't even have all the music. It's missing a bunch of the music because they couldn't get the rights. It's like when you play the real pinball table, all of a sudden you hear music that's not in the game, the Zen version.
I have no problem with you putting it D. I would personally, if like in the concept of fairness, I would probably put it up more in the C. But if you want to, no problem leaving it there at D. You know that I hate that game. Okay. But I think C is probably a little more fair.
Okay, we'll go C on that one.
Okay.
We'll go C on that one. Remember, we're looking only at the purple ones.
Right. Because I think it's a way better than a lot of those dog crap games in D. So C is fair, but I still think it's terrible. All right. Let's go ahead and let me do another C pack. You can put this in B or C. I had it as C. Champion Pub.
Oh,
I don't like that game.
I like Champion Pub.
All right, so put it as a B. It's all the way. It's about 2/3 of the way. It's the last purple one on your row there. Very last purple one on that row.
I see it.
You could put that as a B.
B. Yeah. Probably B.
I'm not a huge fan.
You don't like it as much as South Park. You say it's below South Park in your
Oh
opinion?
yeah.
Okay.
I would put it, if you're gonna put it in B, put it at the bottom. But
Okay.
yeah.
I like it, but that's just my own personal taste. Okay, some more hate. Boom. Star Trek D.
I'm okay with that.
It's just like, I mean, it's just,
you know what? I'm actually not okay with that. I don't think it's D. I think,
C?
I think put that in
not
the
a B.
It's not a B. Put that in the C. Put that in the C, Brad.
The Star Trek table is the least grading of the three, in my opinion, but none of them are great, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you can put it down a D if you want, but I think that
we got to keep some room. We got a lot of tables coming. We got to keep some room down there.
And we're gonna shuffle around, but that's why I'm saying I think it's better to, if we're gonna shuffle around, kind of do it in the middle here, so that way when we get down to the very end, we're gonna be like, holy cow, are we gonna move any of these?
Yeah, Mikey disagrees. He says Champion Pub is great. He says we're way off. We're way off. I haven't been looking at the chat, but let me do this. So watch this. If I click this, check this out. It'll show the chat on the side now when people type. So we won't have to go back and forth.
Okay.
And now they'll be like in the little corner, you'll be able to read the chat as we go. TomatoGrass will help us out.
I'm reading. I just know that there's a couple. There's only a couple people that are really voicing their opinions, but listen. We're not saying this is fact. I mean, I'd like to say that my opinion's pretty good, but at the end of the day, it's my opinion.
It's our opinion, and we're both mega fans. Like we both have all the tables. We both absolutely love this machine, and we play it all the time.
Oh, I got. You can pick C or D on this one. This is a gimme. I would put it at C. The DreamWorks pack.
The DreamWorks pack. Oh, How to Train Trolls is pretty good.
That's why I think Trolls is okay.
I mean, Trolls brings it up. What's the other? It was Trolls.
Kung Fu Panda is one of the worst
Kung
games
Fu
on
Panda
the entire
terrible,
system.
Yeah.
So and then How to Train Your Dragon's just like a very mid game.
There's a couple packs with two dogs, and then like a kind of maybe if you were drunk you'd take her home. I don't know. This is probably. I love Trolls.
I'd say C. I'd put it a C.
Trolls is more fun than Party Zone. It's more fun.
Listen, I'm going to be 100% honest. While we're still on Zen, I don't think almost any more Zens go in the D. I think we covered the D's on Zens.
What about the Honor and Legacy pack?
Now that one, okay. Now I stand corrected. I don't know.
How bad is it? How bad is it? Is it worse than the Cowboy one?
No.
It's probably still better than that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll leave that one on the back burner, but yeah, that's
on the back. Here's the thing: that was a very, very old set of tables. Those are like 2 years old or something. Those are not. I feel like they got better as they got more modern with the Zen tables. Those are very old tables. Okay, so we're only doing Zen. So let's go with one that we're gonna see if we agree or disagree. Tomb Raider. I feel like Tomb Raider for me is probably, I would say probably either a B or an A.
I would put it on the upper tier of B, around that South Park level.
Okay, let's put
it behind South Park, right there. I think that's a good spot for it.
I agree. I think that's a fair assessment of that table.
And the reason why, it could be way better, but it lags pretty bad on AtGames, man. It's on the border of being very detrimental and almost unplayable. But the games are still good and it's still playable. But if it had like that Pinball FX VR non-existent lag, it would be an A tier pack. But that alone makes it B for me.
Okay, I'm about to take probably a lot of hate in the chat, but I'm going to place the next one, and I'm going to say the Thing is an A. And here's my reasoning. Reasoning. The challenge level. This is a table that really this shows off how skilled you are as a pinball player. Like if you want to show someone that you can really play pinball, play this one and get to the end of it, and then you can that's how you know. This is a great long-lasting pack with a lot of challenge.
Brad, if you're gonna put that in the A tier, put it at the very top of the A tier. I think I had that in my S tier. I think it's, as far as Zen original games, I think it is the best Zen original game that they.
Well, let's put it in S because we don't have any original game other than Williams. So,
okay,
how would you rate it in S tier?
At the end, I had it at the end.
Okay.
But it's still an S tier game to me. I think it's their
great.
best.
And
I think it's their best.
I do love it. The ambiance of it, the way it plays, and it rewards skillful playing like no other table. Like if you don't play strategy, if you don't play like under control, this table will slaughter you like in seconds flat. So I feel like the thing is a great high level. It's for high level players.
That's the thing. It's a very difficult game. So if you played the game and you're like, well, this game sucks because it's too hard. Well, that doesn't mean that it's a bad game. It's just at a different echelon. It's at a different echelon of skill required. But if you can get through that game, first of all, it sounds amazing. It looks awesome. It's very faithful to the IP, like the guy that they did for the voice of Kurt Russell sounds like Kurt Russell.
I know, it's good.
It's so close to what the feeling of the movie. The lighting is amazing, and it's just like if you got the SSF cranked up, I mean, it's that alone makes it an S tier game for me, and I am not ashamed of that at all.
I agree.
Okay,
Battlestar Galactica, Xena, and Knight Rider.
I would put it either A or B, but that's up to you. Or you could put it wherever you want. That's where I feel it is.
I feel like it's a B. Do you like it more than Tomb Raider? Do you like it more than Godzilla? I'd say I probably like it more than Godzilla.
I like it more than Godzilla. I'd put it right around that.
In here somewhere, like
above that. I think that you know what, and I would put it right there.
I love Battlestar. I feel like these three tables are fun for me, so I would say it's a higher level B, almost an A to me for the Zen tables.
Yeah.
What do you think about Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Sorcerer's Lair?
Sorcerer's Lair. What would I call it? Sorcerer's Apprentice?
I had that as an A. I had that as an A tier game.
Okay.
Probably middle of the A's, but you could put it maybe towards the bottom.
I would put it towards the bottom.
I just think that it's really. I like that. I like the colors of it because it looks like nothing else that we have.
Yeah.
It plays. It plays really well. It's not hard to get to the wizard mode, and it's still super satisfying to get there. And,
it's got the cool mini games too. I like it. For an original title, it's strong. For a Zen original, it's a strong table.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're probably gonna disagree on this one.
Oh,
Star Trek.
No.
An A?
No.
It's an A.
I'll let you can put it wherever you want, Brad. I would put that.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna ask you: is it a C? What do you feel like the original Star Trek?
It's a C at best. I'll tell you why. Of all the Zen recreation games, I feel like it's the worst. It's definitely the worst. And I've pointed it out, and you guys can go back and watch it. It was like one of my first streams, and you go and you look at the backlight. It's like, how did Ben put up 99 billion points on there? The game is broken. Okay, they have a mechanic where you can trap the ball in the flipper, and you can just recycle the shot over and over again. To me, that ruins the game because now when I go to play the game, that's the only thing I want to do. I want to do that now, and like that. So
what about if you play the game without a competitive? Like if you're not looking at it as playing in a competition, just to have fun playing a Star Trek themed game.
But like
you still put it that
I would still do it, like because in my mind now I have this inner conflict of like I know that I can score better. I mean, the only way that I would think it would be better is if if you were had it like you had a challenge where it's like let's complete every mode. Like then it would be cool, but that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about when you load up the game, the big thing that comes up is the backclass score.
Yeah. I want to address this comment real quick. RetroTechX is calling outside and Party Zone sucks because it's hard, but the thing is S tier because it's hard. But here's my argument: Party Zone is hard and it's cheap. When you play it, it's cheap. It hits you with a bunch of cheap mechanics. The thing is hard, but it's fair. That's my opinion of the two tables. Like
I don't rate Party Zone a C or a D because it's hard. I rate it because it's terrible. I think it's just a horrible game. But I mean, I'm very vocal about that. Everybody knows that I hate that game. Okay, and I don't hate it because it's hard. Listen, I don't hate.
No, I like them hard. I want hard games.
If you know me, I don't hate any
harder the better to a certain extent. to a certain extent, the harder the better. To a certain extent, you know, there's a point where it's no longer fun, but for the most part, I prefer them a little bit on the harder side. Trying to keep up with the chat. I did want to. Yeah, and we all play just to have fun.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
And so like that's why take what we comment on these.
A grain of salt.
Disagree with
our
that,
opinion.
If you disagree with that, then you can
that's
make
fine.
your own decision.
It's our opinion as people that enjoy it and play.
Brad, your next Zen pack that you have there, you can move that to wherever you want. Honestly,
I feel like
put it as a B. You know what?
I feel like for a Star Trek fan, this game is the best we have on AtGames by far. If you're a Star Trek fan, this is the best game we have.
But that's totally fine.
I mean, if you're going to give Champions Pub, which I would probably ranked A, I think it's only fair to give Star Trek: The Next Generation a B as well. I think that's fair.
That's fair. I agree. Yeah. But what I do want to get to is your next Zen pack that we have here is My Little Pony. Easily an A-tier game for me.
I actually, believe it or not, I agree with that.
Yep.
Is My Little Pony better than
it's better than Sorcerer's Lair.
I agree. Okay. That's where I was going.
And World Cup Soccer, I say, is higher up that list. World Cup Soccer is almost, I put it right behind Chucky.
The top, yeah, it is good. I love the voice with the Tim Kittredge with the call outs. The NBA
I just wish they had a little higher quality.
The sound wasn't that good.
But I mean, that's how it is on the real machine too. So you can't fault them for it.
Well, man, we're almost through Zen. I can't believe it. We went pretty fast. We're down to the last game, which is the soccer game. How do you feel about that one?
It's just a mid game for me.
A C or a B?
B or a C. I don't know. I would put it below Star Trek. That's for sure.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely below Star Trek. I would say let's put it at the bottom of the B.
Put it right there.
We're gonna wait, and we're gonna go to the absolute dog shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The games that need a lot of work. We're going to go to the worst games on AtGames.
There is some failures here, and I had a couple things that could make it. I had an F tier. There's a couple things that can make it an F tier. First and foremost, if the game's broken, if you can't play the game, then Magic Castle, gimme. Okay.
And here's the thing: if it's fixed, it could change. But right now, like, I didn't even bother reviewing it because, in my opinion, I would give it a 0. It's a broken game.
Yep.
You can't access half of the play field. So, like, for me, that's not even I don't even want to be. It's an F. You know, it's an F tier. Like you said, you wanted an F tier. You know, the game itself, when it's fixed, I will review it when it's fixed. But right now, I'd give it an F tier. Okay, so we're looking for the dogs, the worst of the worst.
I'm not going to try to ruffle any feathers yet because I have a couple in here that I know people are not going to agree with, but I have a very strong opinion. But I'll go with one that isn't a big surprise. Primal Carnage Deluxe.
Primal Carnage Deluxe
is just a terrible game. It's just not good. The fact that you can
the worst.
I think the fact that you cannot even have a second ball. Yeah, I would.
Magic Castle.
Magic Castle is the worst. Just put that. Everything else goes above that. Just because the game's broken,
unless it's fixed. Okay, and just to keep it alive, I'm going to say Primal Carnage Solid State.
Yes, so those two
also bad. But I think Deluxe is worse.
Do not touch the retro one. Do not touch that because I
like the retro one. I'm with you on that. I'm actually with you on that. Wait a minute. Let me see. Wait a minute. We got to put them in order. So I think the Deluxe is worse than the Solid State. How about you?
Whatever order you want to do.
Okay. They're really bad, so I don't think it matters. Okay, so whose turn is it? Your turn?
That was my pick.
That was your pick. I'm looking for another dog. This is going to ruffle some feathers, probably. Oh boy, here I go. About to do it. Which one am I going to pick?
I don't know.
Let's see. I'm looking for it.
Why you can just name it and I'll find it for you.
Where is it? I'm looking for that's got a good game in it. I'm gonna say Gearbox, man.
Gearbox, okay.
I know it's a bit tough because Brother in Arms isn't that bad, but I absolutely hate Borderlands and absolutely hate Homeworld, like, with a passion. Like, I can't stand them.
Yeah, I would agree. I think
Mhm.
Brothers in Arms is the only saving grace of that pack, but the fact that you have
Mhm.
two other games that are completely just worthless
Mhm.
ruins that pack. So so just don't like and we're not saying don't buy anything, but
Uh-huh.
I think that's what this D tier is that there's other things that you could be much if you spend your money elsewhere.
Yeah,
Don't
this would
worry.
be the
So
last, the last of the
if you
last.
want to round out your whole collection, I own all of these. Okay, if you
Yeah,
want
I do too. I have all the tables.
if you want to own them all, that's great. But this is just there's
Mhm.
there's some that don't make a lot of sense.
Okay.
Here I will start with a pack that I already know is going to ruffle some feathers, and I'm
Mhm.
fine with it. Because
Mhm.
I'll do it sooner rather than later. And you might disagree,
Mhm.
and you don't have to put it in there if you don't want. I think it's time to start talking about the Gottlieb packs.
Okay.
Gottlieb pack 3 specifically.
Which one?
Okay,
Which games are in that pack?
it's the third one. It's got Wipeout and the only star in that one is Wipeout. So it's probably you're in the top row. It's probably that third one because it's not the first one. It's not the second one.
Third one.
That's the first one.
With
Not the
black
second.
hole?
Not the one. Two more to the right. That one.
This one.
Yes, I would put that in the D tier. And here and this
Oh,
is
it was
why.
class of 1812, right? I was trying
Yeah.
to see. I was trying to. What game are they showing? That's class of 1812.
That's class of 1812.
Okay.
And the reason
Yeah.
why I'll say that I have Gottlieb 3 and 4, but we don't I'll just do 3 for my first turn. Once you get to Gottlieb pack 3, that's where you start running into a lot of
Which
glitches
Gottlieb
and
pack was
issues.
this again?
So this was Gottlieb pack 3. This one I'm not sure all the games that it has a lot of dog crap, and I think that one's got like El Dorado and it's got like Cactus Jacks in there. It does have Wipeout. Wipeout's a good game, but like I'm getting into packs 3 and 4. That's where you start running into a lot of your glitches, a lot of issues. The game's just not allowing you to put your score in. The game's just going to a black screen. That happens a lot on packs 3 and 4. Packs 1 and 2 hardly have any issues at all. And that's why they're okay. And then just add to the fact that, like you say, Brad, it's like you're playing on Windows XP.
Yeah,
I mean, we're playing on a 4K machine here. Like,
I mean,
like these games need a lot more love than what they have, and that's why I would say save your money.
The hard part, like years ago when we had the Legends HD and we didn't have the options we have today, it wasn't as bad because there wasn't that as many options, right? But now we have options that are so good. I feel like it makes those tables even seem worse, So okay, so we're picking the dogs. I think the dog to me would be I hate to say it, but okay, yeah, definitely. I hate this game.
That's fair.
I hate it with a passion. The woke cowgirl. I call this the woke cowgirl game. I don't know. It all looks muddy. It all looks muddy brown to me.
The colors washed out. It's too brown.
I can't follow the ball. I can't see what's going on.
I had this rated higher. I actually would have. This would still be like if I shipped everything, this would still be C tier. I don't think it's the worst, but it's definitely there's plenty.
I'm gonna defer to the chat. Should we give this one mercy and give it to the C? Is this a C or D?
I'm okay with putting that D, man.
You're okay with the D? I just can't stand this game. I don't know what it is about it. I just don't like it.
But in the meantime, so since it's my turn, I'll tell you to put that Gottlieb pack 4, the one with Haunted House there. So it's in the top row, about 10th over. I'm putting that in D tier. And if we want to put Wild West Rampage in D, we got to put that in D.
Okay.
Just because it has, like, what did I list in here? It has Rescue 911 and it has Teed Off. But the fact that those games are they're broken. Okay. The scores get maxed out. You can't save your scores if you go over a certain amount. They have things where if you have to put in your initials twice, the game breaks. You have to reset your scores. That stuff alone makes it to where the pack is no good for me.
Yeah, the bugs, but I mean, personally, I do love Haunted House. I do love that game. But if there was a more modern version, like if there was a Zen version of Haunted House, it'd be no contest that I would prefer it over this Gottlieb one. Well, I like this version because this is the version I have, right?
Right,
and that's the version I have on the machine. But it's a low. I feel I understand what you're saying.
Well, and the thing is like the other two packs 1 and 2 don't have as many of the issues. I actually have those pretty high. One is almost A tier, actually would be A tier for me. But if somebody else did the game, like if it was like a Magic Pixel, like if Magic Pixel did their physics, their graphics with the Gottlieb games, some of them would be approaching S tier territory. Because some of the tables that are Gottlieb machines are definitely.
Okay, let me pause this here. Let me pause this. Let's see, we got yes, Los Banos 999. Yes, Rescue 911. I love it. But when you're talking to TomatoGrass, a high-level player, a player that can push these games as hard as they can be pushed, the highest level players can push these games to where the actual games break down. So, yeah, I love the Gottlieb tables, and I think they're great. Like if you're playing for fun, for recreation, I mean, I had a hard time putting Haunted House there. I love Haunted House, but for recreation, it's fine. But if you're going to play them a little more seriously, the bugs are going to hurt the Gottlieb games, and that's just a testament to how good the new games are that have came. I mean, we have games like the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle game, for example, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. The Turtles game is fantastic, and when you put it side by side with something like that, it really, or this game, for example, the firefighting game, Firefighter Wildlands. If you put it next to this game, the Gottlieb games seem a little broken. I love the games; they're great to play, they're fun, but they're older tech, right? I mean, they've been on the AtGames since they started, so they're some of the oldest tables. I mean, they're almost retro at this point if you've been playing AtGames for a long time. But I mean, I do love Rescue 911. It's a great game. I love Teed Off. I love Haunted House. I love the Gottlieb games. Absolutely enjoy that pie. Enjoy that pie. It is the time. And by the way, I'm gonna make sure I tell everyone happy Thanksgiving. And I'm really grateful for everyone that watches my channel. That if you tune in, the people that play in the Retro Legends Arcade, or even if you just occasionally watch a video from me, thank you so much. I'm very grateful that I have viewers watching my channel. I appreciate you. I am going to cut this off. We're getting close to time. I will cut this off because TomatoGrass will be going live at 6 o'clock. I will cut the stream, and I want everyone to go watch his show, which comes on at 6 on his channel on YouTube. So we're going to be switching over to some TomatoGrass live action. I'll be right there watching. Hope you're enjoying this look at all the games. Now, if you get the turtles will be getting all these Zen tables. It's just a matter of time. They're going to carefully port these over, so they're going to run as smooth as possible. And that's what we want. We want them to be good. So they'll take their time and make them good. Let me go back to this.
Definitely S tier games. They're not represented well here.
Is Wild West better than any Gottlieb game? Someone's saying that the West one is better than the Gottlieb.
I mean,
no, they all suck. I mean, if they're getting,
we'll keep it on the back burner.
I mean, I do love Haunted House and I do play it, but as far as like these games really seem dated now, especially with Pinball Effects VR and some of the other options that are coming out. Yeah. And there's more coming down the road. I feel like, some of these games are getting to really feel like I call them playing on Windows XP. Just they don't feel the way modern virtual pinball should be, like higher end, right?
Yeah. They need a refresh, and like it's long overdue. But
it's not the tables. The tables themselves are really good. I mean,
yes, it's not. That's the
thing. Tables are fantastic. I love the tables. I just don't think these recreations of them are the best.
It's not even the gameplay. I would argue that it has some of the best gameplay, but we're looking at, are these worth the money? And to me, when you buy a game and you go to put in a score and it doesn't save, then I don't want to buy it. Why would I want to buy it?
It's super frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's give ourselves a break. Okay. Let's give ourselves a break. That's enough of the bad. Okay, let me get that off. Okay. And let me remove that from the stage. And let me add this to the stage. Boom. Let me make me tiny. This is a real live tier list. Let's make a couple adjustments as needed. I have the chat up. I'm going to be looking at the chat. We're going to make some adjustments to this list as need be. We added in, I got to go to the other screen so I can move them. Hold on. Let's see. So y'all can see. We added in Scared Stiff in the S tier. We also have Elvira and the Party Monsters. I put it right behind Theater of Magic, which I think is fair. We put Turtles. I put Turtles in the S tier. It's a fantastic game. Star God Deluxe was a new game. I like that one a lot. I put that in A. Magic Pixel moved from D to A, in my opinion. It was, when it was broken, it sucked, but now that it's been fixed, it's a table I like a lot. Baby Shark, move that one to A. Let me know if any of these are too high or you want them changed. I can adjust them right now. This is live. I'm right here. I can move the tiles around. Let's see, going back to the tier list. Let's see, trying to look at the chat and do both at the same time. So let me see what else was new. I feel like Future World is borderline A. We gave it a B. I feel like, in my opinion, if I was to redo this list, I might move Future World up. I love that table. That's one of the best Sakuria tables, deluxe tables they've made. The natural history tables are now all broken apart. So I did a whole video on that. So I just recommend watching my video if you want to see about the natural history tables, which ones I recommend. I like the, I go through in the video and I go table by table, but in general, the natural history tables are fun. I'd say most of them are either A or B. And I did give one an S. I gave the weather one, I gave that an S, but let's see here. What else is new in here? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I can give the Gottlieb a D. I would still put it at the bottom of the C. I still love those games, so you know, I think the dogs are pretty well justified. I'm just going to wait just a second from the chat to see if anything else needs to be changed. Let's see. I feel like this pack with Pinbot could really be S tier. That was a great. I mean, if you like Pinbot, I mean, this was a good representation. We still gave it an A, which is definitely still a good rating. Ray said Funhouse. I don't see the pack, but I do like Funhouse. That's a good table. But anyway, so that gives you an idea of all the tables. Once again, let me just cover all the deals one more time in case you're just tuning in. Let me pull up my media assets here. Let's see. I got to scroll back. We'll definitely be switching over to TomatoGrass in just a minute. So this is a good deal. They got the micro, $309. You can get the Dr. Seuss pack from AtGames. You just follow the directions. You probably send them a message, and they'll send you a code for the pack. I guess that's it. Remember, the Retro Legends is live. If you want to come join us, we're playing Fishtails as our AtGames 4KP only game. You can play Twilight Zone on Pinball Effects VR or any other platform. We're playing Future World Deluxe, which is available on Steam and on all the AtGames pinballs. We're playing Bobble Pinball, which is also available on all the AtGames pinball machines. We're playing the arcade game Bobble. Come join us. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in for this recap of the tier list of every AtGames pinball table ranked. And I'm going to send us out. Yeah, I would say get the micro. You can't go wrong with the micro. They're the same games. Same games. As a matter of fact, I found out the micro screen, the screen on the playfield screen on the micro is the back glass of the Teenage Mutant of the Turtles cabinet, So it's that good of a screen that they're using. So the main playfield screen is the screen on the Turtles. But anyway, yeah, I mean, for that price, you can't go wrong. I mean, just jump in. You're going to find some tables you love. And you could even pick up some of the ones that are $2.40 and have a great time. I mean, you can't go wrong with AtGames Pinball. This is my opinion. I love AtGames Pinball. Always have. Great deal. I mean, it's a all their systems are good. It's just a matter of, you know, how much you really need. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. Let's I'll see you over at TomatoGrass's stream. Everyone have a great evening. And get these tables while they're on sale. This is a great deal, and it's going to be over soon.
Well, Papa Brad's a game man. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retrogaming. The old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats. Late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend. His passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball board. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit.